Zakaria. Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and ask your questions.
So how is it like to live here?
Yeah.
According to where you came from, is it how different?
It's very different. Where we came from a country in Horn of Africa. Have you ever heard about Africa?
Yes, sir.
Continent. So we live in the Horn of Africa, the other edge of Africa. So our country is called Somalia.
Yeah.
They are Somalis. Somalis are from Africa, half Asian, half Africans. So we are mixture. Again, our country is Horn of Africa. There is no government. So we have been watching our government for 23 years. Before 23 years, there was stability and peace in our country. So the last 23 years before you are not born, before I was not born even, so our country was very stable. After that, everything collapsed.
Yeah.
So there's no government, the children are killed, the women are raped. So even me, I ran away from the Islamist groups, Al-Shabaab. So there's no government in our country. The life is very difficult. No schools, no university. Everything is vanished. Everything is finished. So we came.
So it's
Denmark,
not
where
different.
there is development, where there is study, where there is everything we need for human lives.
So you're happy to.
Yes, I'm very happy to stay here. Here you can have chance to study. You can have chance to stay with your family. Nobody will just kill you. Will just horrify you. It's very good.
Do you feel that people are judging you or treating you differently because you come from another country?
That's nice.
Do you feel that you're being treated differently?
No. You see, in our camp there is rules and regulations. All of these people here are immigrants from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, other Europes like Russians. So there is no discrimination, no racism. Our staff takes care of everyone. So we have a council here whereby every country has got one representative. It's someone who represents for every country. So everything is fine, no racism.
What if you go into town or to the city? Do you ever go to the city?
You see, when I came here, at the first sight, when you see Denmark people, they are not very friendly. They are very close, very soft. So, but once you talk to them, they are very friendly. You see, they don't like to interact with the people.
No.
But when you talk to them, they are very happy, and they will welcome you as well. They are very warm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oma, is it because you speak English?
Yes.
Is it easy? It's easy when you speak English. You can communicate.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's nice.
Do you think people think bad about people from Somalia in general?
You see, in general, and as we see from the officials, from the government officials, Denmark people are good for Somalis. See, the goodness with Somali people are at first, you see, there is not even single someone who is criticized for drugs. No one will use drugs. No one will sell drugs. Maybe someone will use alcohol or some other things. But the goodness with Somalis are no one will just buy, like African countries like Nigeria or some other countries. They just use drugs, they just kill people. So there is no bad picture of Somalis here. That's why they like Somalis.
So you never had any bad experience at all, Uma? Like
anybody treating you differently or giving you a bad comment? Do
Me
you know
personal, no one treats me badly.
What about you, Zakaria?
I'm not so.
Nobody treats you bad?
No.
No? Not people you meet in street, they're not like...
No. You see, most of the people are not equal.
Yeah.
There are some racists, some are good. So what I can say is that 90% of Denmark people treat us very well. You see, sometimes you can see some racists. When you see, they just look, they just say fuck or some other stupid words.
Yeah.
But you cannot judge all the people. You cannot judge a book by its cover, as we say.
Yeah.
That's a good expression.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it is a good
You never heard that before?
No,
You have
I've
never
never
heard.
heard that.
I've heard it before.
You have heard it?
Yeah.
I've never heard that expression before.
You cannot judge a book by its cover. You
Yeah.
cannot say, the cover is very nice, so without reading what's inside, you cannot judge it. So you cannot say this man is good while you don't know his character. You cannot say the whole country is bad while you did never meet single one about that from that country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have has there been any consequences coming to Denmark? Has there been any difficulties?
And away from our country to here.
Yeah.
It was very difficult indeed. You see, when you are coming from a country in Africa, the Horn of Africa, they are almost from like me. I've passed like 12 countries from my country to here. It's very difficult. You don't have passports, a recognized passport. You don't have some other issues. You are not coming for international studies. You are not coming by visa. So we are running, coming from Somalia, straight away from Kenya, Uganda, Sudan, then Turkey, or maybe from Syria, Turkey, Greece. We came to Greece, again Macedonia, Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, Italy, then Denmark.
How long did it take?
It took like 6 months. For me, it took like 6 months.
How did you travel? Did you
You
walk?
see, no, sometimes you are walking. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for someone like you to
I have to
understand.
go to the meeting.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Yeah.
And remember to ask Zacharias.
Okay.
Jeg finder her pigen, kom over.
Handler om indtil det, hvad med at spørge sådan om, hvis, altså, fordi vi vil jo også gerne vide, hvad konsekvenserne er, hvis altså, der er nogen, der fordomme om det.
Ja.
Kan man spørge om det?
Så prøv at spørge, om der er nogen, I kender nogen, der har prøvet det, og om hvad I tror, det betyder for en, hvis man
Nå, men
bliver
så er
behandlet
det
sådan.
ikke nogen, der
Ja, det
Han har ikke prøvet det.
Nej.
Men hvad, så prøv at spørge, hvad han tror, det betyder.
Okay.
I kan finde mig over, kan I finde Kenneth igen?
Ja, ja.
Så sig, at jeg er inde hos Torgild. Så viser han jer ind til ham.
Okay.
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 See you.
Okay. Okay.
Let's say that you came to Denmark and somebody judged you, like was a racist and treated you badly. How do you think that would be, like, how do you think it would hit you, like, be a consequence for you?
You see, when you see someone saying fuck to you or someone will saying stupid words to you, then you feel bad.
Yeah.
You see, when you see that man, you may think that the whole nation is just discriminating you or doing racism to you.
Yeah.
But it was good idea when we came here. We have never seen any other Denmark people. We came from when we come to Denmark at first, we went to the refugees.
Yeah.
San Holm, there's somewhere they take care of the refugees. So when we go there, there's no any other Denmark people. All the people were refugees. So from there we came to another camp, from another camp to another camp. So we stay with immigrants all.
Yeah.
So when we go to big cities like Aalborg or Copenhagen or Oslo, and we have never seen someone.
never
take
meet
us
anybody?
like- Yes.
No.
So,
It was very nice.
Yeah.
You see, when we are with Denmark people or other people, then that's when you will know that many people are criticizing you or doing racism onto you.
Yeah.
Right now, we stay with immigrants.
so before I came to Denmark, did you have any expectations to what it would be like to
Did you have any expectations about how Denmark would be?
Yes, you see, when we are in our country, we used to Google everything. Do research about all European Union.
Yeah.
You see, we are running from our country. We did not have any idea about European countries, so we did research about the best country in Europe or the best country in Europe outside of education or life. The most happiest country in Europe, maybe. We did a research of that. So when we came here, when we came to Italy, it's when we have totally decided to go to Denmark.
Yeah.
You see, when we came to Italy, but no government officials knew that we were here. We were just hiding ourselves inside the house. We did not go to. If we go to the government, they will say, "Are you Somalis? Are you come from the Horn of Africa, that country?" Then we will just we will just give you an asylum. You will just seek asylum here.
Yeah.
So we did not go to the government officials. We came to Denmark directly, and the reason we came here is that it is peaceful again, and the education of Denmark is very free. It's very total.
Did you
100%.
go travel together? You two?
We did
No,
not
you came
travel
individually.
together, but we came from the same way.
Yeah.
Yes, all the way from our country to here. We used the same method, but I came earlier before him.
Okay. How long have you been here?
Yeah, I've been here for 6 months.
You've been here for 6 months,
Yes.
like in Denmark.
Yes.
And you?
7 months.
7 months. Okay.
Yes.
We came here before you. All right.
Okay.
Let me-
Uh,
You don't have any friends at all who has ever experienced racism.
No, there's no one here I can say he has experienced racism.
Hmm.
There's no racism at all here. you see, all of these people have never seen any other Denmark people.
Mm.
So from a camp to another camp, from camp to another camp.
Yeah.
So you will never see racists here.
Yeah.
All the Denmark people we see, all the Danish people we see
That's
here,
the counselors.
the council,
Yeah.
someone like your mother or some
Yeah.
this stuff.
Alright.
Okay.
I can respond.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hard to think.
Yeah.
Be what
You're on the vejledende.
Vent, ja. One sec.
Hvad er der?
Kan man ikke spørge om noget, hvad hedder det? Hvordan de ser danske mennesker? Har du spurgt om det?
Yeah.
Did you, like, when you were in Somalia, did you have any idea of how the Danish people would be? Like, according to some places, or like if we
Yes.
would be kind or
Yes.
sweet or...
You see, when we were in our country, we used to think of Denmark like racist people.
Yeah.
See, we have seen from the videos, from the televisions, we have seen that Danish people are racist. Have you ever heard of someone and having the picture of our Prophet Muhammad? You know Prophet Muhammad? Muslim.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes. So there's someone who has done a picture about our Prophet Muhammad, our Prophet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did a bad picture about Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah,
so,
we saw that
so-
in the newspapers. Yeah.
Yes. So when we were in our country, we used to think of Denmark. They are very racist. Why?
Mm.
Why are they doing bad things to our Prophet?
That was
Why
just
are
that
they-
one person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I already said we cannot judge in the whole country.
Yeah.
So, but and when I came to Italy, is when I have decided to come to Denmark, and someone else told me that the Danish people are very quiet, they are very peaceful. It's only that they are not friendly when you see at the first sight, but when you talk
Yeah.
to them,
They become friendly.
yes,
Yeah.
they will welcome you.
Mhm. Okay. Well, I think that was it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.